every time you post, oh, this is a really cool example. If you've been watching the Shane Dawson documentary, you would learn that. Okay, so we are talking to
Justus.
Justus lives in Maryland. Is a photographer, and reached out to us. He just said I want to work. She just said I want to work together, and I think that's great. I think this person is 17. They're from Ellicott City. Yo, Ellicott City is where all that flooding happened. That's sad. I hope everything's okay. But basically, I just want to always entertain the idea of just talking to people and trying to make connections. I had a moment when I was living in San Francisco where I got really scared, I guess I'll just face this, I don't know, being too good for people and being like, I don't need to respond to every DM, I don't need to respond to everything, I'm trying to do my own thing. There we go, call back. But that's what I was thinking about. I want to just try and entertain everything, so here we go. Hello? Yo!
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo. I'm glad we could finally connect.
How you doing? Yeah, dude, for sure.
I'm doing wonderful. So, what's up? Talk to me. It's a weird question.
So, I saw that you wanted to do some partnering, and I want to do some partnering.
Oh, yeah?
I thought it would be cool if we could work together.
Cool, man. Hey, first off, do you mind if I film, like, or record our phone call? Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Just making sure. But yeah, so we got your text, and I'm really interested in what you do. We looked at your Instagram, I believe. Chase, did you take a look?
And his website.
Sure, and your website.
I also have a website.
Yeah, we checked that as well, and we love your work. Can you tell me how you got into that?
Yeah, so like in the photography scene or like the concert photography scene?
I mean, honestly, both. Like, tell me about how you got into photography and then concert photography as a next step.
So probably at the end of last year, beginning of this year, I've always like followed different photographers, like the travel photographers, right?
Right.
On Instagram, and I thought it was really cool.
Right.
And my dad actually owns a media production company here in Baltimore.
That's
and,
dope.
And I figured like, hey, why not give it a shot? So he let me use one of the company's cameras, and I like started to put together like different little cinematic videos of me and my friends doing stupid stuff around where I live.
Love that.
I don't know, I never really took me seriously, but then I started like meeting people through social media, like a lot of my best friends now.
Yeah.
I met through Instagram.
That's rad.
And then, yeah, it just kind of like rolled through from that. But the concert scene, I really like EDM music.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And so I remember it was last December. My favorite artist was Millennium, still is. You know who that is? You familiar with him?
I do not know, but keep going.
Okay. Yeah, he's an EDM artist.
Cool.
And I followed him on Instagram, and he had all these cool like photos of his shows on his Instagram. And I saw he was coming to my town, and I wanted to go, but it was sold out. And so I was like, what can I do? And then I was like, hey, why not try and shoot for it? So I reached out to his management, got no response. And then on the venue's website, I found he had an opener named Devin. So I emailed Devin's management, and I was like, yo, let me shoot for you. It was a really like unprofessional email, but he responded. He said, yeah, should be cool. He got me in, and it was the beginning.
Dude, that's so rad. And like that first time, what was it like? Like what kind of stuff were you looking for? Did you shoot like what you felt, or were you like, oh, I've seen this work, and I don't know, walk me through what you were thinking. I just want to know. I'm curious. It sounds really cool.
So I really had like no idea what I was doing going to it. I didn't even have my own camera at that time.
I love that hustle though, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kind of just like the shots I got from that show are completely terrible, but it's still, I loved it. I thought they were good at the time, and it changed my life. Like,
dude, yeah. I mean, like,
since then, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a hustle. It's been my life.
That's right.
I do every day.
And you're only 17, is what you said?
Yeah, I just turned 17 this summer.
Jeez, boy. I mean, that's when I started the vlog, wasn't it? Yeah. Look, if you look over there, those were my first vlog cameras. Yeah. Point this over there. I literally live
You're from Maryland, right?
Yeah, man. I live in Annapolis.
Dude, my best friend that I met online, his name's Tommy Malik. His house is right in the park.
No way. Wait, what's his
You gotta
name?
check him out.
What's his name?
Tommy Mill.
Tommy Mill. We don't know him.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Oh, dope.
You check him out on Instagram.
I will actually. Could you DM me his account?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I'll send you all my buddies.
Hell yeah.
I got a whole squad.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, I mean, like, dude, we'd love to meet up and just, like, chat and make content and stuff.
Sure, man.
Well, that's what I'm
And
thinking. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, next time you're around, like, we're definitely creating and just, like, doing fun stuff. Like, that's the vibe.
Got it.
Cool, man.
Got you, man.
Well, yeah, so...
I remember watching your vlogs. Like, when you went to, what college was it?
Principia College.
Yes. I remember watching it. I was like, dude, this kid's sick. I watched you for a while.
Thanks, man. You know, that's when I was at school there, we did some of the craziest, weirdest stuff. And that was before I even, like, really knew what I was doing. I was just kind of, like, going for it. But, like, I'm, like, looking back now at, like, some of the things we did, like the rope swing in the black box. Did you see that video? It's okay if you haven't. I'm truly, it was a random one.
I don't think so.
I literally created a giant rope swing in the theater of my school. And we, like, I posted on YouTube, like, this absolutely would have gotten me kicked out of college. And I'm pretty sure they saw it because they sent me an email, like, please don't do any illegal or nefarious activities in our school just because you don't want to get in trouble. But I was, like, rope swinging, I was going out on the cliffs, I was riding a big wheel through campus naked, like, you know, just the usual stuff, right? Content.
Yeah, man.
All right, so let me tell you about what we're doing here, and you let me know how we could potentially align. This is the Antisocial Friends Club. That's my business. We are really focusing right now on just helping, I'm going to say, people. Right now we have a big focus on brands because we can make a lot more money off of them, and I feel like the value I can offer is a lot greater to a brand, but I have a passion for influencers. And so I want to help people with social media strategy. I think once you have a solid understanding of the playing field and then can take advice that's given to you and execute from there on your social media, you can grow a lot faster, you can be more successful, you can like improve your time management, you can just be better at social media. And so that is my offering right now. I'm just trying to help people be better at social media. So like, for example, like I have my buddy Chase, he's my partner. Chase and I have been working together for years, just like growing Instagram accounts, helping manage content, and now he's helping me do YouTube and he's helping me like actually run the business. And I have 2 other employees who help run Instagram accounts for us. So that's kind of like what we've got going. We're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, testing new content, testing a video series coming out soon, gonna be testing all kinds of fun ideas. But some crazy ideas I have for you is basically, I've seen your work, you're an incredibly talented photographer. What if, whenever we need a photographer for any of our projects, that's when we could collaborate? Because I know you're pretty local. Ellicott City isn't mighty close, but it's close enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I'm like 30 from you guys.
Oh, 30 minutes? That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I know you're in Ellicott City. Did the flooding affect you at all or anything like that? Like that was some crazy shit.
Ellicott City?
Yeah.
Ellicott City was it's like a 5-minute drive from my house.
Goodness.
It didn't affect me though.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, well, hope everyone out there is rebuilding. But
yeah.
sending love to my Maryland peep always, because that's the real family. Okay. I would love to actually like meet up sometime and work together. Like I think shooting together, we could definitely help each other out on social. I think there'd be a great like collaboration opportunity there. What do you think?
100%.
100%? 100%. And you said you're still in high school, right?
Sure. Yeah, I'm a junior this year, but then I'm gonna be going to community college next year.
Dude, that's so rad. I like that. Are you going to AACC?
Yes, sir.
That's the spot. You know, I actually went there.
ACC?
Yeah, I didn't really talk about it. I did.
No way, man.
Yeah, I was. Okay, I'm not. But basically, what I'm saying is, it's super dope, and you can like. It makes me sad that people like overlook that place because there's just so much opportunity.
Yeah.
If you like, put in the time and work hard, you can like really make something for yourself, like whatever it is you want. Because let's be really honest.
No, I'm really excited.
If you work hard and you're talented, no one's gonna ask you where you went to college. They're gonna be like, show me your work. Let's get this going. Like that's what I did. I literally saw your Instagram and was like, okay, I don't care if you're in high school or whatever. Like let's just work together because you make cool things. That's more important to me.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Cool, man.
I'm excited. I'm already taking film there as an early enrollment this year.
Oh, good. Cool, man. All right, well, you let me know the next time you're around here, okay? And we'll drop what we're doing and come shoot. Sound good? Have some fun. We'll make a video,
100%.
do the thing. Yeah, well, we can make something for my channel or something, I'm sure. We'll just think of it on the spot where we're snappy like that.
Of course.
Cool, man. All right, well, you have my number. This is my cell, so just feel free to text me anytime. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you reaching out. I appreciate you just like putting yourself out there. I think that that's the way you can hustle. Like the whole story of like getting in at the venue, even just DMing me, I think that that's great. I wasn't like that at 17 and I wish I was. So good on you, my man.
Thank you.
All right, talk soon, okay?
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Yeah, peace. So this is what I think is so great about my man Justus. He's just like focused on tackling the one thing, and that's photography. And I think I'll have a lot of photographers who follow me who I think that this would be so valuable for is like, when I was talking to Natalie Frank about the photography world, she told me that there was just so much competition and it was like impossible to talk to other people because everyone was hands over their paper, not sharing what they're doing, they're not sharing their processes, they're not sharing how they work. And that's just so ridiculous to me because on social media, the absolute most effective way to grow is to collaborate. I don't really know Justus that well, but creating content with another person, no matter what size they are, I'm not better than that. I'm like trying to create as much content as I can every day. It's when I'm sitting here writing, it's when I'm sitting here typing, it's when I'm sitting here covering my walls with. It's just like making things. And the more people I can bring into that is just the deeper I'm telling a story. So think of like every time you post, oh, this is a really cool example. If you've been watching the Shane Dawson documentary, you would learn that Jake Paul, it kind of came out that all of his vlogs were fake, and I don't want to say it like that, but like the realization is the content was produced, and that takes a lot of planning and takes a lot of effort. But what was really interesting is they were just mimicking what they learned when Jake was on like Disney Channel, where that entire show, obviously it's not real, it's all fake, but that world, it just keeps heightening the content and then justifying why it happened. Heighten and justify is kind of how the world of improv works, I think. But on Bizarrevark, his show, they would like do something crazy and then talk about why it was all right, and then do something crazier and then talk about it again. So they're like, okay, let's just do that with the vlog. And instead of like pranking each other every day, because that's like an impossibly unrealistic expectation is to do something like that, let's plan it out and start creating content and create titles and create the content that we want to see. So they're like creating that world and doing it together because they created this universe together. So I'm not saying create a universe, but I'm saying the collaboration within that is what grew all of these people to millions and millions of followers very, very quickly because they created a world for themselves. Now, what's really interesting that this guy Justus was doing is he created that group in Maryland already with like other photographers his age. It sounds like, I don't really know these people, but it just sounds like he's just creating that world and building those connections. And the deeper that I make these videos, the deeper I'm building my universe, the more people are involved, the deeper the plot is, there's more chapters, there's more characters, there's more reasons for you to be involved. So that's just something I think about when I make content, is how big of a picture can I make it and yet have every episode be a really micro view of that point. So for this, it was just talking to Justus and maybe a future collaboration that you'll see in a week or a month, or I don't even know, honestly. Like that's what's cool about this, is it was very raw. Oh, my phone's gonna die. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And I think a call like this, even if it's just these random people, like it can be something. I don't know. What do you think, Chase?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Nothing to say. I try and pull you into these, but like, I don't.
I refuse.
You refuse. All right. That's all for this one. I think that this was a really interesting call. Thank you, Justus, for allowing us to post this. Cool, man. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I know that I'm rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in